Okay, so I thought I'd be doing this commentary part of video on my Mercy play.
Hey team.
Hello guys.
So this is just Oasis, and I'm gonna play Mercy in a second.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about the track on the back line. We're just gonna discuss with the team and attack the point.
And we'll be okay.
At the beginning, I'm trying to create some team synergy so we can play better.
Okay.
Just push the team to their absolute best. Just always talk to your team. Trying to get a high ground position so I can see better and also be safe from attacks. See, my Winston is low, so I'm pushing in to help them.
For the old church.
I can't fight him.
He's coming behind the point.
Fight's moving right, and Winston jumps the junk rat. Genji didn't find him. Okay, so I notice here that we're getting players low, and Hanzo's dead, and we just lost our Winston. We're trying to dive to heal the Genji, but now we're 3 men down. So okay, Lucia's getting down, making a call, we should retreat.
Come on, Lucio, let's fall back.
Trying to help Lucio, not to die, and then D.Va runs into trouble here. I'm gonna make the leap of faith, so to say, to heal the D.Va. Res is ready and Winston's coming back, so we have 4 people and we are 4v6. I'm knowing Genji and Hanzo are respawning, coming back soon, so we're pushing.
McCree's low.
So McCree's low, Winston's doing a good job here.
Annoy's alone, guys.
Han's getting alone here, so I just forget to heal for a while, which basically cost me the D.Va mech there, so that's a bad call.
Nice.
Chunk is giving me damage, so I'm falling back a bit.
Genji, no.
Genji jumped in while crit, that was his bad, I couldn't save him.
Never more for black.
And I'm asking Winston to fall back so he doesn't...
Trap. Is it a trap?
I almost stepped in the junk trap. Gotta be careful of those.
It was an honor. I'm at 90.
Bring great honors to family.
And here's just friendly banter. Team is getting along well. It's good.
I'm just trying to farm my.
Trying to wait for Genji to come back and help D.Va here to farm his mech back. If we got the mech, gonna help the Genji. A bit too late. Okay, here. Let's just jump. So what happened there was Zarya got his ult, and I managed to avoid it. So I was waiting for that res. Uh-oh, got stuck in the trap. Yeah, I was waiting for the res, but my team was luckily able to avoid that, so I saved the res. Didn't res the one person because we had like things good. Arisa went down, so we're 2 men up at least. Nevermore's gonna die again, but managed to save him though. It's nice he stayed out of trouble. One thing about Mercy players, when your team gets crit, don't be afraid to tell them to fall back or disengage. Especially the tanks. Sometimes they might have this illusion that they're invulnerable when you're pocket healing them, but especially D.Vas tend to get drilled down quite quickly without you. So just tell them to fall back. Tynoon, trying to get hidden behind the pillar, stay out of sight, and D.Va cover the rest. Triss is on the point, so I'm guessing she probably has ult. She didn't use it. Okay, our Genji's ulting. He's low. He's coming back. Yes, this time he didn't die. And whenever I get the chance, I'll like heal the targets that are low. Always try to make sure your team are at full health. With the extended like survivability, it's also good if you heal them. They feel like more kind of, you know, they feel more confident about themselves and they will play more aggressive. Right here, we got saved very luckily by Hanzo, I believe, was helping D.Va to destroy that tire, and we managed to pull it through. I had my res back, I'm just bantering a bit to the team. Just listen to this.
You want to steal the play of the game?
Yes, I do. I was expecting Junkrat to get play of the game by killing you in the Zarya out, but you all survived. I was kind of disappointed. I was ready to fly in with my 4-man res, but you disappointed me. How dare you?
So basically just joking about that Zarya ult. And it's good, always try to like get in your team's soft side. You can play much better, you have more confidence in yourself, more trust in each other. It helps. Here we're just spraying the wall. This is awesome. Who's the 6th guy?
Who's missing?
It's Lucio. And there we go, 6 sprays.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so we're with confidence and happy spirit, we're pushing on the point. Let's take high ground. We're splitting off here a bit. I'm hearing a Lucio on my left side.
I have a Lucio alone on high ground.
Okay. Lucio went away.
Tracer's behind us.
And just
Careful,
noticed
Reaper.
there's a crit behind.
Sorry,
Oh,
guys.
2 teammates
Yeah,
dead.
they wiped our backline.
Yeah, that was Tracer who killed both our
go
DPSs.
McCree for
We
the
should have
Tracer.
fallen back here, but instead I didn't call for
Fallback, yeah.
fallback. Yeah, I called fallback because the third guy died. Trying to save the Lucio, too late. Tracer gets me.
Tracer.
D.Va's alone, and they
We're
Tracer
getting-
basically
like,
wiped
don't
us.
Don't stay alone. That's how to say.
Yeah. I'm really hoping my DPS
Out
doesn't
of
get
units.
too close to the fight since they went in first. See my Hanzo's getting low,
Tracer's
and
behind
Tracer
us.
tries to ult. Misses this time,
We
but
got
it was
pick.
still a dangerous call. Nevermore's getting damage. Okay, I think we're all here. Trying to get D.Va back her mech.
Follow Winston,
D.Va gets the
guys.
mech back. Gotta follow the Winston in. Always when a Winston jumps in, follow him. Just follow him. If he doesn't call it, you call them to follow him. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
D.Va's low. Oh, couldn't save him. Gotta save the Hanzo instead. Always prioritize. If you see a DPS low and a tank low, prioritize the DPS depending on how much health they get.
Res-
Because
res-
when you think about it, a Winston here,
So we-
he was crit, but he still had about 200 HP. If Hanzo is crit, he has about 50 HP. So that's like priority because he's gonna die. Especially when you have a Tracer like this, Tracer harassing us. She's gonna pop down one of those DPSs very quickly. So you gotta be very vigilant. Gotta stay in there, but still gotta stay out of reach. Nevermore's about to die, and he managed to pull out of the fight. He's waiting for me to heal him, which is a good sign of a good Winston. Unfortunately, there was a Reaper and a Junkrat. Too much damage for him. Trying to save that.
Oh no.
Yeah, here I was waiting for a double res. I was trying to fall back so I could res Winston and McCree if he died. That's why I didn't heal him. But Tracer got me. So we just died and
She
we're pulling
initiates
back.
their pushes.
The wonders of modern
Here I'm calling Tracer. She needs to die. She's constantly wiping our backline. Didn't manage to save the D.Va again. Tracer's on the... I'm calling Tracer on the left side, yeah.
Don't die.
Someone died. Unlucky, unlucky.
Please change pick.
Here,
okay.
Nevermore's getting a bit asking Hanzo to change.
Feel like
A classic
Hanzo-
reaction when you get stressed and kind of start losing the game.
can ult
What I
at
said there
four.
is like, it's okay, Habba, if you feel like, change, but if you don't, just don't get too hard on yourself.
Let's go.
And here, with the Hanzo ult, it's always good to push with the ult, with it inside it. The enemy team can't really see you, and they instantly pull back when they see the dragon, so it's a good chance to pull up. And Tracer's still wiping the backline very efficiently. I'm deciding to res to save myself there. And Winston had ult. That was lucky for
How
me.
many on point?
Okay, so we're pushing on the point. Power up McCree so he can get ult faster. Just managed to dodge that Reaper ult,
Thank you.
saving
Tracer's still behind, guys.
McCree, and there's a Mercy suddenly,
Oh.
and a Junkrat.
Tracer
So
behind with
all this
Junkrat,
mess,
guys.
I couldn't kind of see the
Prioritize.
Junkrat approaching. I got confused by the Tracer. So here our team is doing a good job.
Go help.
Their Junkrat killed themselves. Our Winston managed to get a pick on the Reaper, and they destroyed Larissa's Bongo. Okay, so I see 2 crits, 2 deaths, 2 crits,
Point.
Test.
Okay.
3 deaths, 2
I got
crits,
knocked out.
and unfortunately 3 guys on close to the point, but they got knocked
Might
off,
just
so
be
we lost
worse,
this.
some other things because Reaper's got it.
So here I'm just typing to my team. Tracer has to die. It sounds a bit more violent than it tries to be, but it's trying to be as snappy as it
I
can.
was thinking.
No, I was thinking like we all need to kill her. 1v1 is like riddles, and she can jump around, so we need to like gank her. She's the only thing keeping them together. Anytime she dies, we take the point. Easy.
I might be able to just hook her and kill her.
Yeah, sounds good.
Though with the recent changes, like
Yeah, I'll stay close to you so I can stun her in case you're out of bullets.
Yeah,
Which
try to
would
stay
be
together.
abysmal.
Tracer is like good against solo targets, so stay together.
Yeah. So basically, Tracer's good against solo, so you have to gank her together. She doesn't have. She just will peel off a bit of damage if there's multiple targets. It's hard for her to concentrate, and also she takes a lot of damage and she's very fragile, so she can't really
They have,
operate.
Reiner now.
So basically what happened there is that my team could have possibly tilted and resulted in us losing this round as well.
Alone. Tracer.
Disclaimer, we're gonna win this round. But
Reaper back.
we might have like been a lot more negative if I didn't push the positive energy at the beginning of the first round. It's always important to try to have good relation to the team. They will stand more tilt, like they have more resistance to tilt, and they will be more constructive and focus on the game.
Jump pad.
That's very important.
Versus
So Roadhog got jumped up, so I threw a joke at him.
Should be back soon.
Yeah, Tracer should be back soon. We have one dead, and Reinhardt's alone. We have good picks going on. We managed to get the point.
The
Junkrat's up there on the right side, trying to hide from the tire. I managed to. No one died. Don't know what happened there.
Tracer was weak.
Always hide if you can't see the tire getting launched. Try to hide from it. That's a good rule. But the tire only has 100 HP, so basically, if you trust your team, you'd be better off just trying to kill it. I have my res, and Winston's died. I'm waiting if another guy's gonna die.
Tracer's right
Should
side.
I res? I should have resed Winston here, I think, because they were pushing on the point. And how many is my healing? Yep, he's got it. And good catch from the Roadhog there.
Ren is low, kill him.
Reinhardt's kind of low. Seeing to heal
Keep eyes
heal
on the
Jaco.
Tracer.
Ooh, Tracer got Winston. I mean Lucio, and they picked off our Roadhog. So that was 2 kills of Tracer. I had to use my res there because they're pushing in. And I saw the Lucio had his ult as well. Okay, now their push is kind of coming in. They had 1 pick, trying to heal that Lucio, so he can heal our thingies. So healing priorities go from heal your co-healer first, then heal your DPS, and then heal your tanks.
Nice.
While always trying to keep your tanks at full health. It's hard, and it's a lot of healing. Okay. Unfortunately, I get killed by the Reaper.
Got him.
Just a bit before I called the Reaper's gonna ult, but he didn't, he died.
Right side.
So that was good res of them. Junkrat tired, didn't kill, but Jacko was very
Tracer
low.
high ground right.
He had a breather, luckily, and they're managing to pull it off. They get 2 more picks. Good picks
Stay
team.
close to Lucio.
And tried to stay close to Lucio, and he died. So they don't have heals,
Where's Tracer?
but they're still pretty good. Winston jumped up, I saw a chance and I took it. Tried to heal the Tracer, she got to the health pack first. Healing the McCree first, see? Changed to McCree, didn't want to heal that,
Messi low.
like, didn't want to heal that Roadhog, he had a good health pool.
Nice.
Res is almost up. Tried to jump to the Winston, but the beam just got snapped. When your Winston jumps up, always try to like get as high as possible. You can glide down slowly and it makes the enemy targeting harder, because they don't expect you're above them. They might not see you.
Good work. Nice call.
So that was a good round. They managed to get good picks, and positive energy always wins.
Fuck everywhere.
Tracer was still working, but we focused her more. She didn't have as much power on that map as well. So
Yeah, okay, yeah.
it was kind of the both, and now we're just trying to focus her real bad. And back for the spray wall. It's good to have a meme between your team. It's like, it's something to keep you together. Even though you're not doing well, at least you're not doing well together.
And illusion.
That's corny.
Four.
But it
Don't worry,
works.
I guarantee
It
you.
works.
Tracer, this way.
One thing that works sometimes is that whenever a team gets together, the game starts. I type Where's the spray? I'm typing something nice, and then I'm going to the voice channel saying something nice to your team helps you win. Heh. It's a bad joke, but it loosens the mood. Here I call the Tracer on the right side. McCree engages. There's also Winston. Winston jumps in. I'm gonna follow him because I know he's safe and he's gonna drop his dome. So I'll try to stay on the high ground here. Getting back when I'm taking damage. Gotta heal some. Ooh, got very close to dying here. So I'm gonna. Yeah.
Whoa.
Right there, what happened is I puzzled between healing my Winston or staying behind and healing myself.
McCree the problem.
Go down.
Problem was McCree. It was like all or nothing. I could heal the Winston and we could both live, or
Oh,
that happened, which in case we both died.
McCree the problem.
Trying to heal McCree here before he dies.
everyone.
Managed to get him away from the fight. And trying to recruit instantly. So you can just kind of pull them back with your beam. Tell them to pull back, good, heal them so they don't die and stagger. That's why we would have to wait for them. So basically it's worth the risk. Winston's high ground, I'm trying to have that really slow, yeah. I saw Winston going in. Always when a Winston goes in, follow her. As a mercy, follow him. As a mercy, you want to follow Winston. Then I tried to jump up again, but Winston got out of my beam range.
Tracer's left side, top side.
Calling Tracer. Okay, there's one guy dead. That's McCree. Wonder if I should res. I'm waiting if Roadhog would die as well. And McCree just spawned. Okay, I'm just deciding, no, let's not wait anymore. When a tank dies, it's much more better to solo res a tank than to solo res a DPS. The tank has more sustain, and like this when we're defending, it's better to have 2 tanks. It's like having it's like chess. If you have 2 rooks, it's much better for defense. Or, you know what I'm saying? It's like you want to have 2 tanks when defending a point because they can absorb so much damage, especially when we're thinking about Roadhog, who can have his breather. So
I mean, she's just been.
solo reses aren't bad. You get play of the games with 4 reses, but single reses keep the game rolling. And when you think about it, when you have it, you don't want to keep it forever. It's like all the ultimates. You don't want to keep them because you're probably gonna have another one pretty soon. Especially, I know this Winston is good. If he gets hurt, he falls back, so I can get ult charge of him and he gets healed. He trusts me. So, you can get reses quick. Roderick's low here, and notices he's low. I'm trying to go heal him. It's a bit risky. Winston might have punched me, and I'm very low in the beginning, at the middle of the fight. I got very lucky there, I didn't die. And there's the Winston again. They're asking for heals, and I'm just kind of like getting tunnel vision here. Thought I'd just res, trying to like, you know, get the stress off the point. And Tracer needs heals. That's why you need to use like, use your kind of I need healing button carefully, because right there, the 2 tanks were crit. They managed to pull through, but Tracer was kind of a bit more than half health and she wasn't in danger. So my priority there would have been to heal the tanks, because if one of them had died, the other one would have died probably as well, because they had concentrated all the fire on the other tank as well. So Tracer kind of caused a danger zone there. Okay, and he died there. Someone on the point. And we need to pull back on the point. The Tracer peeking out, hiding from the creep. Yeah, always hug corners if you hear any ults. Just try to, you know, hiding sense.
Roadhog, take a breather.
I'm asking Roadhog to take a breather. He's gonna be back in the fight soon, giving some heals. Mercy rest their Lucio and McCree, so the fight's back on. Tracer's behind us. I'm flying back to safety. I'm trying to go to Roadhog since he's ulting, so Tracer wouldn't dare to approach me. Lucio ulted, good. Good, I can whip my pistol up, probably. No. I'm gonna. Whenever someone doesn't need healing, I'll try to damage boost. I'll do another solo res to keep the fight going. Don't need to wait, since it's McCree who's dying.
Good job, team.
Just need more damage and have that kind of fight synergy going. I trusted McCree would do him enough damage, and if we res them, they get kind of this, you know, they lose their focus a bit. Okay, I just killed this guy. Oh fuck, he's back again with full health. See what I'm talking about? It's also a mental game. Yeah. And here Tracer's feeling like shit in the comment section. She did very good. She was very good to our team, like versing our team, but we just had a good thing going on. Yeah, I hope something came out of this video. Just feel free to rewatch. We got a bit lucky sometimes, but I'm trying to open my mind to this kind of tutorial kind of set and how I play Mercy and how it goes in my opinion. But anyway, so if you want to see more of these, I could do other characters as well. I play a lot of Pharah, a lot of Diva, a lot of Zenyatta. So if you want to see more of these, please tell me in the comments. Thanks for watching.